Y'all, I am here cooking and still thinking about that thing. And I don't know if y'all getting in y'all timeline, but all of this download stuff and all this stuff is just crowding up my timeline. I'm listening to a story. It's on a channel called Storytime with Lauren. It says I married a down low man, got pregnant, and ended up in prison. All right, and they're rolling it out like remember that girl did. I showed it on the backup channel that had those 50 parts, and she went on to do some interviews on Tamron and some other places, and that's the same style of rollout like Royce did. This girl is doing it too. I guess that's the new but old way to roll these stories out. Um, on my casserole number two. But yeah, so I'm just thinking, right, how people can be so cruel. Like that boy sat right up there with his evil ass. I won't say he was evil, but he's very, I mean, he close to it. Because anybody sits up there and just call you to fuck with you. You ain't thinking about him, none of that. Y'all ain't on bad terms or nothing. And it's like he's slow or something. Like he done been hit in the head one too many times with one of them goddamn helmets and keep calling to fuck with me, periodically. Like about that boy selling them goddamn was, talking about selling damn leg quarters and chicken sandwiches and shit on the damn corner, knowing damn well that bothered my soul. That's why I was talking to him about it. I had no idea he was gonna turn around and use. I mean, it's like he was sitting on the ball of his ass, like he's kicking chicken then and he kicking chicken in the corner. So immature ass motherfucker. And he knew that shit bothered me. Yeah, I was taken aback. I was like, oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? And it was gonna be handled. I mean, all we would do is just ignore his existence. They're not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna bring it up. We just not gonna talk about it. That's how that works. Well, my friend, the guy, the rapper that I showed y'all who got killed. Okay, he was a clean cut guy, whatever. He was married to my friend, right? She take pictures like at her job like she's at the Oval Office, okay? That's her job at the damn government, okay? She got a whole big old Obama flag in her office, baby. Do not play, right? So when they got divorced and you know, time moved on, what have you, he joined one of them motorcycle clubs, right? And he grew them dreads. Y'all saw him. I showed y'all um on the live a couple times. What's his name? Highway, a freeway, or highway, something like that. Well, when I also showed you his the article where he was, shot up in Georgia, right? And when he grew them dreads and them tats and stuff like that, honey, I didn't know anything about it, right? I had seen him at a Jaguar game, and I called her and I was like, "Girl, I seen your ex." She talking about, "Did you clutch your purse?" I'm like, "What you mean?" Talking about, "Did you see him? Did you really see him with all that hair and stuff like that?" I'm like, "Girl." I'm like, okay, no wonder we hadn't acknowledged his presence. He had something going on, with the motorcycle club and shit. And we just, so we don't call each other and jab each other about it, whatever. Then see, you're in Florida, he don't have no goddamn status, okay? He has whatever he has in the athletic world. He definitely has notoriety. He definitely has ranking, but status, no. No, but he has enough to where, what I'm saying? Because one, for some reason, he like to play like he's you know, more ghetto than and he ain't even ghetto. You know, I wouldn't say ghetto, but more hood than what he is. He's not even hood. Grew up in Mandarin, okay? Back when Mandarin was all white, okay? So it's like, stop playing. So, but, you know, I mean, he wanted to be hood real. He got super, super soft, pretty hair. Gorgeous hair. He took forever trying to dread that stuff up. Took forever. And he used to tease his head, talking about, yeah, I got that Raul. I got that Raul. You know, very nice, beautiful hair. You know, with them big curls. You know how some of the, who be having them big curls? Like, is it the Somalian people when they have a low haircut? I don't know, but he had some really pretty hair, and it took him forever to lock it up. But I just think that was so mean. And you see how that shit like that bothers me. You see how mean that is, and how it's still with me. Like, why would you call me just to fuck with me about that boy over there, um, you know, flipping chicken on the damn corner? Like, stop. That is so mean. Like, you know, it costs nothing to be thoughtful and respectful. But he couldn't help himself. Anytime, and I told you, anytime I make a mistake or something like, you know, something, anything like that, oh my God, they won't let me live it down. Because they don't catch me all the time, no shit. That's why it's such a big deal when, you know, shit ain't exactly perfect with me. But it's fucked up because I don't do them like that. Oh, well, I'm sorry. The only thing that me and my best friend Timna, who y'all be listening to all the time, all we used to do is like when we see him on ESPN Classic, we'll call him to me. Yeah, you know, I see you. And I always say, yeah, you're doing the same thing we doing. Watching the game, meaning that he ain't in the game, right? You know, he'll laugh or whatever, but that wasn't mean or nothing like that. That we was just letting him know you on ESPN Classic. You know, we see you standing behind the coach. What that man name is? Not, is it Urban? He went there with Fred Taylor. He friends with Fred Taylor, so it's not Urban Meyer. Steve Spurrier. I think it's Steve Spurrier. I think his quarterback was Danny Burford or something like that. But yeah, you know, other than that, I don't like that is so mean. That shit, and see now got me really deeply disliking his ass again. I just sound sick, right? Man dead. This some old shit. We talking about status, like what the fuck, right? That shit cuts deep. I'm trying to tell you. People don't play about their damn status. I'm trying to tell you. They don't play about that shit. Okay, you'll get checked real quick. A friend, a family member dragging your status. Oh, you get oh, shit. Hmm. But yeah, like he was so he just and then I ain't say nothing when we found out that his wife or ex-wife wasn't shit. He had to play her resume up. I ain't call him. Yeah, she ain't shit like I thought. Yeah, I ain't do that. When he put her back in that car with that dough, look like it come from the junkyard. You know how the car not quite ready yet. All the doors in the car one color except that one door. Like something done happened and been yeah, she come bend in the corner in that when, them two had broke up. He took all his cars and trucks back and stuff. I ain't opened my mouth. I just so happened to do a double take, and I saw her, pop up on, come around the corner. I ain't say nothing. I ain't call him or none of that. You know? I mean, he the one told that lie talking about she's a registered nurse. He had to come with something with me. Like I said, who you gonna go get? Hmm? Who? You got to lie it up. You got to play that shit up. you got to take it up there. I ain't fuck with him about that. I knew she was lying. He was lying. Like some damn RN. And all that don't even matter. But I'm just saying it. He the one was lying about it. Trying to fuck with me. I'm like, boy, huh? Lord have mercy on him. I don't know what I'm gonna name this one.